In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about 4 John Frieda hair care products, 3 of which are from the Blonde Plus Repair System range, which are bond building hair care products. And I'm also going to be talking to you about a John Frieda leave-in conditioner. Welcome back to Self-Care Karen. It is lovely to have you here. Let me start off by saying that this video is not sponsored, so all the views that I'm sharing here are my own, and I'm going to be reviewing 4 products from John Frieda. I have lots and lots of hair care related videos here on my channel. I didn't start out that way. In fact, when I started out on YouTube, it was more about skincare, meditation. But as time's gone on, it's kind of, you know, the topics that I cover have widened, they've broadened. And actually with hair care, 2 things happened. One, I did a hair dye video. Like I did a video where I tried a hair dye out and I filmed it, and it was popular, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe people want to see this, so I carried on in that vein. And then secondly, with hair care, I've been on a bit of a journey myself, and so I've done a lot of videos about products that I've tried and tips that I've come across, hacks that I've come across, and I'm sharing them with you. I am perimenopausal. I do have oily rooted hair. I do have grey hair. You can see that I do absolutely need to do my roots, and that is the aim for tomorrow, to dye my hair. But because I do dye my hair so frequently, I do have sometimes very over processed ends. The condition and quality of my hair, though, has improved so significantly over the last few years whilst I've been trying out all of these different products and systems and tips and all of that stuff. So maybe that's a message of hope. If you're in a bit of dire straits with your hair, there is a lot that you can do to improve its condition. That is what I have personally experienced. Okay, so I mentioned that the video is not sponsored. However, I am an Amazon associate, which means that I may earn from qualifying purchases. The products that I mentioned in today's video and in other videos that I do, I list in the video description. And if I do have an affiliate link, then I just put it beside the product that I'm talking about. And if you do decide to learn more about the product or buy it using the link, then I might get a small commission. I use the money that I get from that to reinvest here so I can continue to provide content. All right, so actually one of you lovely viewers sent me an email and you recommended this system from John Frieda to me. So I am reviewing 3 products today. I've got the pre-shampoo treatment from the Blonde Plus Repair System, the shampoo and the conditioner, okay? And the lovely viewer that recommended it to me knew that I wasn't blonde, obviously. I'm not blonde, never have been. I did try in my youth to go blonde and I went orange because I didn't have the time, patience or money to actually bleach out my hair first and then put a blonde dye on top. I'm sure things have progressed immensely in the world of hair dyes, and perhaps I could try again, but you know what, I just don't think I'll suit blonde. My cousin had a fancy dress party once. It was it was set in a speakeasy bar, and it was from the 1920s. It was so fantastic, and I wore a blonde wig and I looked a fright, but she didn't even recognize me because it was so out of my usual look. Anyway, I've got those 3 products that a lovely viewer recommended, and then also I want to talk to you about just keeping it in the family, matchy their Frizz's Daily Miracle Leave-In Conditioner, which I have mentioned previously on my channel. So basically, the free Blonde Plus Repair System, Blonde Plus Repair System products are bond building hair care products. So the bond, you know, building it up so it's stronger, so that your hair is in better condition. And I've been dabbling in with lots and lots of different types of these bond building products during this kind of hair care journey to, you know, lesser and more degrees of success in terms of the results but I'm always interested to try. And I think the reason why this is marketed and called Blonde Plus is because typically blonde hair, I think, is more susceptible. I mean, I might be saying this completely out of turn here, but more susceptible to damage. And on top of that, if you are lightening your hair, you're using any kind of bleaching products on your hair, that really, really can damage the structure of the hair. More so, I believe, than the kinds of dyes that I'm using to cover my greys and be brown. And, you know, a lot of the products that have come out in recent years, like the K18 leave-in molecular hair mask, the Redken acidic bonding range, the L'Oreal LV Bond Repair, they are really targeting people that have that kind of damage in their hair. And that's what I think this range is doing as well. All right, so there are 3 products. My favourite from the 3 is actually this pre-shampoo treatment. But you know, if you know me, I like to go rogue, and I went completely rogue with this product. The shampoo and conditioner, not such a fan of. Let me explain to you why. So the pre-shampoo treatment is designed for you to use before you wash your hair. So you wet your hair, you apply this from the roots to the ends, and you leave on for a maximum of 5 minutes. So you apply it to damp hair, leave it on for a maximum of 5 minutes, but it says from 1 to 5 minutes. So I probably was more to the 1 than to the 5 because I ain't got time to hang around with stuff on my hair when I'm in the shower. I don't know how people do it, you know. Do they, like, maybe they wash their hair in the bath, but then you get cold, or you just leave the water on and then, yeah, anyway, I don't get that. I think it's very wasteful. I have certain rules. I'm a hypocrite as well. I'm just thinking, do I have really cast in iron rules? No, not really. But anyway, yeah, so 1 minute even feels like a long time. I found that whilst this works nicely, and that's how I use it this morning when I washed my hair, as a pre-shampoo, it actually works better as a conditioner at the end, because when you apply this, immediately your hair feels a lot softer and manageable. It's quite, I don't know what chemical is in here that is doing that. Hopefully it's not too drastic. I'm looking at the list and I don't see nothing really shouts out at me that I haven't seen in other. It's got lactic acid, but it's not that high up. Anywho, this really is very conditioning on the hair, and I do feel that this is like the star product. So if you're looking to really up the ante with your bond building, I would try out this one if you're going to try out any from the range. However, as I said, I think this works better right at the end. So I have been using it more regularly I just shampoo and then I apply this as though it's a conditioner, and then I wash it out and then I use a leave-in conditioner. And more often than not, I've been using this one to just kind of, as I said, just to keep it matchy. But I have mixed in with other leave-in conditioners because I've got so many leave-in conditioners. And by the way, I've got lots of videos about different ones, and I've got one in particular where I compare lots of leave-in conditioners, and I will link that video here. But yeah, I like this product. This is my star one. In terms of the smell, it's sweet, but if nutty. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think it will have nuts in it because that would need to show up as an allergen alert, but it's sweet, but yeah, nutty. And then the shampoo, I was going to say, the shampoo is very soft. It's very delicate. It's just not enough for me with my oily roots. I need to have a more clarifying shampoo. And I think I'm going to try really hard over the coming months to move away from the matchy thing, because a lot of the reviews that I've done have been of complete ranges, just because it feels good to get into a complete range. But actually, I think what I need to be doing is using a shampoo that is for my oily roots, that's specific for that, and then a conditioning product that is for the over processed, you know, getting up the quality, the look and the feel of the hair. So this is okay, but it doesn't cleanse quite as much as I want it to. It's very soft and it smells a little bit different to this one smells a bit more kind of woody so a bit less sweet. than the what's it called, pre-shampoo treatment. But yeah, so I think this is fine if you don't have, it would be fine if you don't have oily roots, but for me it's just not clarifying enough. And then the conditioner is okay as a conditioner, but you know, when I compare it to the pre-shampoo treatment, I just prefer this so much more. So this is just not necessary in my mind. I would just do the shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, and then use this as the second step. And then, as I mentioned, I always use a leave-in conditioner. So when I get out of the shower, I wrap my hair in a microfiber hair turban because that's much softer and gentler on the hair. Hair is very delicate when it's wet. I leave that on for a little while, maybe 10 minutes or so. And then I take it off, and then before I even put a comb or a brush near my hair, I apply a leave-in conditioner. This one is fantastic. It's a very fine spray. Let me see if I can, I'll put a little bit more on my hair. I don't know if you can apply it to dry hair actually. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but I think I read somewhere that it's not a problem. Anyway, it's a very fine mist, and and you think, oh, that's not enough product, and then you realize that it's more than enough. You can run the comb or the brush through your hair really, really easily. So it gives a lot of slippage, and that is absolutely what I want with a leave-in conditioner, because I find if I don't use one, like I rip out half my hair, you know, it grows back. I don't have a real problem with hair loss per se. Like I don't feel like I'm getting balder, but it's just not good. I want to preserve as much as my hair as I can. So I'm trying to be as gentle as I can with it. God, my greys are so visible. I'm so sorry. I really will do the roots tomorrow. I hope I have time for that. So, and if not, I'm going to put a spray on. I just don't want to use one before I dye my hair, because when I do the video, I want to be able to have a really good before and after. Anyway, going off-piste once again. Yeah, I love this. This is, so it gives you the slippage, but it's also very conditioning. My hair feels really lovely and soft. It does, day one, my hair's quite poofy. It kind of calms down the poofiness a little bit. And by the way, I air dry my hair. It's very, very rare that I use kind of any heat on my hair. Although I do believe, is this a heat protectant? Levels, heat protection. All right, I do know that if you do heat style your hair, you need to make sure that the heat protector goes up to the right temperature for the heat that you're applying onto your hair. Like if you're using straighteners and what have you, you need to make sure it covers that higher temperature. I'm sure if you looked online, it will tell you to what degrees this actually does protect for, but I don't use it for that because I don't use heat in my hair, so I'm not bothered. But yeah, really like this. And you know what's great about this as well? In comparison to the kind of more iconic leave-in conditioners like the Pureology Colour Fanatic or the Redken 25 One United, this is really reasonably priced. In fact, all of these items I think I got on offer, and so I got money off them. But anyway, full price, they're much more affordable than like the Pureology and the Redken ones. So yeah, so I think of all of them, this is my favourite product. But I do like this. This is good, and this, I'm so glad that this was recommended to me so that I could try it out. So yeah, do let me know. You can see I do videos based on your comments, so keep them coming. And it's lovely to have that interaction anyway, just to have those conversations. Lots of people leave comments, you know, saying, oh, well, that worked well for me, or that didn't work well for me, or thanks, Karen, for doing this video. I've decided not to buy this, or thanks, Karen. Yeah, I'm going to get it. So, you know, I that's my aim, right? To be helpful to you all and to kind of help you make better decisions when it comes to your self-care broadly, but in particular for this video, your hair care. So yeah, please keep your comments coming. I love that interaction. And I'll be coming soon with another video. But in the meantime, let me say to you that you should remember, please remember, that you are in perfect time. See you soon.